Hey everybody, welcome to my YouTube subscribers. This is Andy's free guitar and fiddle chart videos now. And welcome to my Facebook group members or anyone who's found their way to the group page and um, applied for membership. So today we're going to continue the fiddle and the guitar. If we see anything that can advance our knowledge of the guitar, I'll certainly bring that up and give uh, part of the lesson some time, to emphasize on that. However, let's just dive right in a little bit. I just woke up, I'm a little groggy, and I have to do the lessons when they have to be done, which means when the wife is out and it's Saturday morning, get it over with, watch the lesson. And yesterday I had to take about 15 minutes out of the lesson, which I thought was going over fairly smoothly. And realized, oh my gosh, I had left a note off on the fiddle chart. So where we left off on the fiddle charts is where we are right now. And I believe this was the fiddle chart that we were talking about yesterday. We could just, for a moment, briefly do this. You look at this; it looks like hodgepodge. What it is this is the bottom string of the fiddle. So I've tuned up my fiddle here, and I have the notes on it, just like the guitar. I have the notes, same design, same color pattern. So I can find these notes and play them for you. So the bottom string would be 5, 6, 7 root. What is that? Well, that is the key of C. So the bottom note of a fiddle is a G. I've got it tuned to this particular octave, but it works the same. So we got 5, 6, 7 root, like that. I'm gonna turn the piano a little louder. 5, 6, 7 root. Okay. Okay, that would be a mixolydian, and then the F sharp. You can hardly hear it, but it's good. That the bottom string's kind of mellow. So I want to test the notes and make sure that the notes are in line with where the notes go. So I'll try something like a G chord, maybe, or a G arpeggio, which would be 5, 7, and 2 in the key of C. Okay, so that would be 5. Okay, sounds good. So the notes are lined up with where they go in accordance to a famous formula. And this isn't a music science or a optics course or whatever, vibration theory course. So I'm not sure who it was anyway. If I had the name, I'd give it to you. But somebody did the formula for where those notes are on a string. And so I just used one of the templates around and checked it with the formula. And yeah, it turns out that, the first note maybe is 1.8 centimeters, and the second one, the A, is like 3.8 or something like that, 3.6 centimeters, so many centimeters, and the whole thing is actually 26 centimeters. So I checked it against for some, and then I had to adjust it. So we're good with fiddle notes. Know where they are, know what they are. And as long as the fiddle's in tune, we're in luck. And it's got hard tuners here. Sorry, I bumped into it, but these are hard tuners. This isn't like the guitar, where if you bump into this thing, it'll adjust, it'll change it, but not always. It's not as easy to turn these guys because these are like corkscrews. So you loosen them, turn them, and push them back in, kind of thing. And so I found that to loosen the string, make sure you turn it the right way, which would be towards you if you want to loosen the string, so the string actually becomes loose and helps the peg come out. And then you have these fine tuners down here. You can see them sticking up, and that they fine tune it. Okay, so that G, you know, you'll just see me doing one of these. So let's get started. We have a lot of ground to cover, believe it or not, if you want to learn this. So just looking at this, the fiddle board that I made and I've been working on, this is a grayscale copy of it. Alright, this is it for now until I improve it or redo it. I did want to go with the big numbers, so from one of my you know, but this is grayscale, and this just says this is, you know, I took the strings from a guitar chart and arranged them in fifths. Okay, and so it spells caged. Remember, caged is a circle, so it goes C-A-G-E-D, C-A-G-E-D. So anywhere you start on that circle, you're going into, you know, you're going in a circle in the word cage. So it's A-G-E-D, C-A-G-E-D. So we have all the shapes. That's all that diagram shows us. And then with the double shapes are also there. You know, obviously. So it's just the same thing. It's just that this is the next shape up in the word cage. So it's C-A-G, and then G-E, and then E-D, and then D-C, and then C-A, and then A-G. Okay, so that's all good. That all checks. So that was yesterday's chart. Okay, and a lot of this is going to be reused today. I had to add this note to this chart yesterday. I apologize that this note was not on there, and that was one of the reasons why I had to remove one of the segments, because I didn't group the strings, because remember, these are strings. I didn't group them properly on the top. I wasn't paying attention. So I did promise you that in the coming weeks or so I'd come up with a pattern, and I did actually just do the pattern and found out the pattern, decided on it just yesterday. And the way I believe we're going to do it is we're not going to have smaller patterns, so we're just going to have a bigger pattern, and then the key link pattern that links the pattern to itself. So pretty much we're going to have just this pattern here, but we've got a special way to look at that pattern. See, this is getting in trouble already, but I know what I'm doing today as far as the patterns that I got for you. And then we put these patterns together. Okay, so this is the pattern. All right. Now I'm messing up again. See, but at least this time I'm not. I know I'm making just a little drawing error. So this is the same pattern repeated twice. So we've got this one, the long 4-string, and then the long one, the super long 1-string, then the long 4-string, and the super long 1-string. And we're going to look at that in a different way and make it really easy to do. So that we're going to do. So let's advance. Okay. So this is the first chart of today. I'm about 3 charts ahead. I've been charting like crazy, and because this is all happening very quickly for the fiddle, whereas it took, you know, 10 times longer for the guitar, or 100 times longer. Pentatonic and diatonic pattern shapes for the fiddle. Double cage pentatonic fiddle. Okay, so